The Lower Ninth Ward is a really beloved community in New Orleans. It's infamous because it was so badly flooded during Hurricane Katrina. This neighborhood, even though it got so much attention, it's kind of been forgotten. You could drive through certain areas that flooded badly, and you would never know that they had flooded. But if you drive through this community, you can tell because there are still housing footprints. The trees were just wiped out here.
When Katrina hit, the majority of our residents didn't have flood insurance. We had been told we weren't in a flood area. People were leery about coming and starting to rebuild. They were telling us not to move back to Lower Nine because it was going to become a green space. It's been a process, 20 years.
The Arbor Day Foundation's been helping communities to recover from natural disasters since 2005, and that has allowed us to grow an unmatched network of planting partners. We lean on them heavily because they're able to help us target the best locations, make sure our efforts are sustainable, and ensure that the community's voice is heard throughout these planting decisions.
Soul's mission is to drive a resilient and environmentally equitable New Orleans through reforesting our urban landscape. To date, we've planted probably 10,500 trees. It's really Soul working with the communities where we're planting, working with them long term, and then harnessing this incredible volunteer energy.
When we get other people come into our neighborhood and want to do volunteer work like this, it warms my heart. It allows me to see there's good in the world, helping us.
Today's project was the planting of 130 trees in the neighborhood, but that's just one small piece of the larger project, which is to plant the entire neighborhood. We plant native trees and water-loving trees. For example, these trees here are live oaks, and they drink 1,000 gallons of stormwater per day when it's raining. The goal is to plant at scale so that we're really mitigating millions of gallons of stormwater runoff and decreasing the neighborhood's temperature by about 10 degrees when these are mature. And we are cleaning the air pollution by planting every block in the neighborhood. Support from Arbor Day Foundation allows us to do this work at a real scale, at a meaningful scale. When we can plant the whole neighborhood, that's where the change happens.
We really rely on our local planting partners because they have that insider knowledge of the local area. We're connecting them not only with funding sources, but also with data and technology to be able to make the best decisions on where and what to plant so that we're maximizing the benefits of each individual tree.
Knowing how much these trees can do individually, we realize that they can do so much more when we plant them as a system. Trees are barometers of health and wealth. Areas with concentrated poverty don't have trees.
Anytime I see plants and trees, it makes me feel like the community is coming back. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like someone cares about our community.
All these people showed up, and they didn't have to. They're just doing this because they know it's the right thing to do, and this community needs it and wants it and appreciates it. And it changes things. But we are getting smacked hard by climate change. Like, it doesn't snow here, and it's gonna snow tomorrow. Now summer here is 115 degrees. So I think we're the canary in the coal mine. We're showing people what can happen. We are one big ecosystem, and that's why we have to support tree plantings, whether it's in New York or in Texas, because it's all connected.
When we're coming in for disaster recovery and replanting, there's just such an immense tone of gratitude from all of the individuals that are there. It's this feeling of, you did not forget about us.
Think of how all of you came out to help us with planting trees to help our community. Just think about it, everybody did that. What a great world it would be.